Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the HardBody Chronicle. Thank you for joining me again. Apologies, I'm just trying to be consistent with everything. As you can see, I've sustained some injuries to my face and my hand. You can see it. I was in a scooter accident and I acquired some fairly serious lacerations to my face. It looked a lot worse, but I had 14 stitches across my forehead, eyebrow, and my nose. Thankfully, aside from that, nothing's broken. No concussions, no nothing. It was just a stunt gone wrong, and I can just leave it at that. Also, this podcast is brought to you in part by Papa's Apothecary. Shout outs to Kevin. He's an herbalist at a Bastyr University and makes awesome stuff. Keeps me clean with a beard oil, hair oil, and he happened to throw in my last care package that he sent some face oil, face moisturizing oil, as you can see right here. And I've been using it on my face. After the scabs fell off, I'm moisturizing my face kind of around the areas that have the stitches, and it seems to be working. So it feels good, smells really good. It's preventing my scars from getting all flaky and crusty. So shout outs to Kevin. He comes through in a lot of different ways. All his stuff I happen to find a use for. So shout outs to Kevin. Like I said, he's a partner of the podcast. Had my back for years. I'm always going to, advertise his stuff. I love it. I use it all the time. So thanks again. I was in a scooter accident. Let's just say I was with some friends. We got a little, too excited. Thought we could do a certain thing. Didn't pan out. And my face paid the price. Thankfully, like I said, no serious injuries aside from hurt pride and a busted up face, scraped up hand. Again, nothing too crazy. Just a few things. I think for me personally, it reminded me of when I was watching Jackass 4. I think I forget it's either the movie or in the documentary, which I watched both. There's a song, and they point it out, and it says, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. So I don't know which one I am yet, but I guess I'm still pretty dumb and tough enough to deal with these things, at least for now. But I did have a talk with one of my friends, and it's like in our advanced age, we do have to be a little more careful as to how we proceed, in everyday life, and try to make better choices, the right choices, because there's a lot on the line. As you get older, a lot of responsibilities start creeping up, things you got to take care of, people that rely on you, and you do have to kind of take all that into consideration before you do something that may or may not affect the rest of your life. So like I said, thankfully nothing too crazy happened aside from a little bit of blood shedding on the streets, but it was at least now I can kind of laugh about it, and next time I won't make that we won't make that call, right? we're gonna do a little better than we did before. So that's why you can see a few changes to my face. It seems to be healing okay. Hopefully nothing too noticeable, maybe a month or two out. Because it's showing up to work like this, it's not the best look. Although I think they're kind of used to it at this point, at least with me, just with the gym and whatnot. I've gotten my eyebrow split many times already. Although usually at the gym, I usually get my right eyebrow cut open. Now I got the left one busted open and just balance it out, like a good Libra. So there we are. Yeah, and you know what? this downtime that I have, I can't no contact sports, obviously, when stitches are healing and wounds are closing up. So it's been kind of nice, actually, not to be so physically drained throughout the week. Although my sleep does take a hit. I think for me, in large part, as to why I work out so hard is because I have a hard time sleeping. And just being physically exhausted is, for me, goes a long way to kind of regulating my routine throughout the week. But yeah, it's given me a chance to focus on some of my other hobbies. I think for me at least, my identity is tied in large part to my physical training, my gym, and that's not all I'm about. I'm not just some guy who's just trying to, train at 100% all the time. Like it's a large part of what I do, but it's not everything I am, right? Like I have a lot of other interests. So it's kind of giving me a chance to kind of put more effort into those interests. And like, I've taken this time to just focus on my streaming. I'm trying to really button that down to where if I'm having a stream event, I can have it run by anyone who doesn't know how to run OBS or streaming software or anything like that. It's just kind of get it down to where it's bulletproof. And let me silence my phone real quick. 1 second. Apologies. I don't think I've ever done that before. So that's a first. My bad. I'm pretty good about taking care of that kind of stuff when I'm in the zone. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, like I was saying, I'm trying to focus a lot on streaming. Got some more equipment. I'm really trying to button that down to where it's bulletproof, like I was saying. And yeah, because it's a lot of work. I can see why people commit so much to streaming to where they're like, okay, if I'm going to focus on this, I got to do it, 5 days a week and actually try to get subscriptions, subs, followers, and really try to build it up, because you want someone to show for all the effort you put into that setup and the equipment and the kind of the knowledge that you've gained trying to set this up to where you give your viewers, a good experience, an entertaining experience, and get them to watch you do your content, right? And for me, it's not. I'm not really dependent on it. Like I'm doing it as part of HardBody, but I can see that it can be a full-time job. Excuse me. See, this is also why I was hesitant to do a podcast this week. I had another bout of long COVID for like a day. It was stupid. Like I just feel myself getting tired, and then getting a headache, and then having a bit of a sore throat, and then just coughing up phlegm, and that. And it also I didn't have a fever, but my temperature was 99 degrees, which is like 1 degree below what is technically a fever. So you still feel like crap. So that's why I was like, should I do a podcast this week or not? But I'm trying to be consistent. So yeah. So there's that too. And the funny thing is, it's exactly 2 months after having had COVID. So I don't know. There's something to be said about the 30-day periods that make COVID, I don't know, come up and be an issue. Maybe the body's still fighting it off. I don't know. Thankfully, I recover. I bounce back for the most part fairly quickly, and I'm able to kind of go about my week. But still, it's crazy that you have these symptoms that are kind of like COVID, but you're not contagious. And it's different for everyone too, so it's just confusing. I don't know what to do at this point. don't know if I mentioned this in another podcast, but I think one of my I think a coworker had it, and they said it took about 3 months for it to actually clear out all the way. And so hopefully, I don't know, a month from now, maybe I might have another bout of long COVID symptoms or something. I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm just trying to keep, I'm trying to listen to my body. If I need to take, a day off here and there, I'll do it. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not out of the woods yet, and I'm just trying to take it easy when I need to. And that's kind of what's been interesting about having to heal from my injuries. I'm playing a lot more video games, which has been nice. I think it's as a medium for me, it's still one of the more entertaining things out there. Just because you're not only just watching it, you're the one kind of making things happen, right? In a video game, like you kind of pick the path that your character, whatever is more enticing to you, and you can kind of go that way or handle missions a certain way or whatever. And to me, that's always been kind of the fun thing. And also maybe just trying to do things that maybe the game didn't intend for you to do. For me, that's always fun. But then you end up dying a lot. But still, it's been fun to just catch up on certain games, watching certain movies that I haven't had a chance to really sit down and enjoy. And also just being able to just do some more design work that I'm hoping to unveil soon, and then hopefully put it on the screen, make some shirts out of it. So, yeah, I've been staying busy, and it's been fun, just kind of having a legit excuse to not work out Monday through Friday. For someone like me who needs that routine and kind of, I rely on it to a fault, right? That's kind of, I'm all about having a system, right? And I have a system of, this is how I go to work. This is what I do after work, and this is what I do to kind of, wind down after work. And so, like, having a good chunk of my time back to just heal and just take it easy, because I don't want my face splitting open again, has been relaxing. So I'm definitely taking advantage of it. And it's forced me to slow down too, just to kind of like take a look around and see what's going on, just to enjoy the little things, I guess. If it's going for a walk out, after work, or I'm not walking to the gym, I'm just walking around and seeing what people are doing. It's been nice. The weather's been great, so I get a chance to kind of absorb the sun and the energy that people put out running around, walking their dogs, playing volleyball, whatever. I'm blessed that I live in a very vibrant neighborhood where there's, it's good and bad. There's always something going on, but it's cool just to see that kind of activity around the neighborhood. And yeah, like I said, it's nice to just slow down a little bit. And I think too, personally, like in the season that I'm in right now, right? Like I've been kind of mentioning that in the last few podcasts. My spiritual studies, and particularly Christian studies, there's this constant theme of renewal, right? And if you've studied the Bible, or you read any of it, there's a lot of it is actually tied to the seasons, right? And right now is like the season of growth, right? Not just like spiritually, but like from an agricultural standpoint, like this is when things start growing, right? Because of the work you did previous. And for me, it's like, it is a time of renewal. There's this quote that stuck out to me. I was watching Queer Eye, which is an excellent show. Probably one of my favorite TV shows that I like, reality shows, but that's actually good. Highly recommended. Go check it out. It's on Netflix. And there's a quote that they just kind of play during transitions, and it was character consists of what you do on the third and fourth tries. And for me, it's probably like the fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. But it's true that it's like it's you can mess up, but what do you do after you mess up, right? Did you learn from your mistakes? If you didn't, then you're not growing, right? You're not learning. You're not applying the things that happened to you to improve upon your situation. And maybe the first or second time you don't get it, but the third and fourth you should start picking it up. And that's kind of where I'm at, where I've messed up so many times in my life, where it's like, okay, first and second tries, third tries, messed up, but the fourth and the fifth, okay, let's start getting a better sense as to how to approach this, or how to approach certain things, and how to move forward in the correct way. And that's kind of at least personally where I'm at. And it's been nice to kind of just assess that and see, be brutally honest with myself as to where I've messed up, how I messed up, but also taking the time to improve upon that and see, well, okay, if I'm in that situation, 3 months from now, how am I going to approach it differently to where I don't make the same mistakes, and also acknowledge the bad choices I made that got me there, right? And actually be honest with myself as to what I want, or how I want to proceed going forward, right? So that kind of asking myself those questions and analyzing previous mistakes and going from there. That is what I'm trying to do. And just like with the seasons and whatnot, and kind of what is when I'm studying and seeing in scripture and in sermons, it's aligning perfectly with what I'm trying to do and where I'm at. And I don't know if it's coincidence, whatever it may be. It's a blessing one way or another, and I'm just trying to take advantage of it. So yeah. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to mute that. I don't know. I'll do it in post, but this is me. This is the real deal. There's no sugarcoating. This is where I'm at. Hopefully the next podcast I put out, I won't be coughing as much, but I think healthy enough to put something out, and I want to keep being consistent. So yeah, just I got a stream coming up later this week, so check it out. Like I said, I'm really trying to focus on that. Just keep building that community. People are hyped. People are having fun, coming over, playing games, and just having a good time. And that's the kind of positive energy that I want. I want to reciprocate the blessings that I have, and I have a lot of blessings, and I just want to give back. And that kind of reminds me of the night that I messed up my face. Prior to that, I was with some friends, and high school friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I was just so happy. I was telling another friend who couldn't make it that night, but I was like, man, I was just having such a great time, having maybe too much of a good time, but it just, like, I'm still energized from it, and that's how much those interactions mean to me, and that's how much my friends mean to me, and I want to keep doing that. Like, I'm looking forward to the next time we all hang out. Just with COVID, responsibilities, kids, and that kind of stuff, it's hard to get everyone to hang out. But for me, like, even just that one time has kept me going, and like I feel refreshed and energized that knowing that I have such awesome friends and people that I consider, family, that they're still around, and that we can hang out like that, even though it's few and far in between, but it's still meaningful, and it's still awesome that I get that opportunity to do so. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, where I've been right now. Just want to put some stuff out there for you guys. Maybe listen to it on your smoke break or something. But anyways, thanks to everyone keeping up with the podcast. Thanks to everybody who's been keeping up with the stream. Like I said, it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to keep it going. So, yeah, thanks to all of you for tuning in. Blessings to all of you. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys next time.